Hey guys, welcome to 11 Cups. I think in this episode I finally found the perfect travel thermos. Alright, so I've been on the hunt to find the perfect container to help me enjoy my beverage on the go. When I say on the go, I really mean that when I'm on road trips or when I'm driving. Over the past several years, I've tried a couple different options. So obviously I've tried the Zojirushi Thermos option. I've tried the Keepcups. This is actually something that was highly recommended by a lot of my barista friends, and this is actually a quite pleasant cup to use. But finally, I think I found the perfect choice for what I had in mind, which was actually the Fellow Cutter Move Mug. Now, before I get to the Move Mug, let me just share with you my experience with these two products. So first of all, I think a lot of us are familiar with Zojirushi. This is one of the top thermos manufacturers from Japan. My family love using this, and to be honest with you, if you are having tea, this is actually a very good mug, or thermos if you will, for having tea, because it holds the beverage hot for up to 24 hours, and they are definitely not exaggerating. Whenever I'm brewing hot beverage into this canister, I usually have to leave the lid open for an hour or so before I finally close it, because it's boiling hot. However, one thing I didn't like about consuming coffee or latte or any kind of milk beverage through this is the smaller opening on the spout. For tea, it's okay. If it flows out, it's fine. You can consume it. However, for coffee, I don't know. It's a little bit awkward drinking in tiny sips. So, while this is a very good thermos, if your purpose is to keep the beverage hot as long as possible, it was not really the right choice for me as far as coffee is concerned. Secondly, this thermos is actually very narrow. So when I leave them in the car cup holder, it wobbles a lot, and because of the height, it gets knocked around very easily, and I end up getting some things on the mug, and overall, I don't know, it just doesn't feel as secure in the cup holder. And next, I got the Keepcup. The Keepcup comes at a high recommendation from some of my coffee friends. The Keepcup will allow you to drink the beverage with the lid open. This is actually preferred way to enjoy your latte, just so you can incorporate as much coffee and milk as possible in that one sip or gulp, as well as enjoy it with the lid closed through this little spout if you want to just have some coffee. Now, the biggest issue with the Keepcup is that they don't make an option that actually fits in the cup holder. As you can see, it's quite large, and again, this kind of prevented me from enjoying my beverage if I'm driving. So this is really just good if I'm just out and about walking around, or if I'm taking my morning stroll or whatever. Quick note, my impression of the Keepcup came from my previous car that had a smaller cup holder. In my current vehicle, it just fits, so your experience might vary. So finally, this year during Christmas, like I mentioned in the previous video, while they had the sale, I came across the Fellow Cutter Everywhere mug as well as the Cutter Move mug. My colleague actually had the Everywhere mug, and he told me that that mug also does not fit in the car cup holder. So Fellow came up with the Cutter Move mug with the cup holder in mind, as this will fit in your most typical car cup holders. So the name is a little bit confusing if you're just going off the website. Obviously, you would think everywhere means that it could fit everywhere, but it actually doesn't. The Move is the one that you want if you are like me, who wants something that actually fits in the cup holder. The biggest difference, besides just the size of it, is that the Move comes with a little stopper that will fit inside the mug. So the purpose of this is that you can actually drive with the lid completely off and just leave this in your cup holder, and you can pick it up and take a sip. And Fellow does guarantee that there will be no spills coming out of this mug. During the last road trip that I took, I can actually assure you that no coffee spilled out of this mug, and it was actually quite convenient, although a bit nerve-wracking to just leave the lid off and just kind of set it in the cup holder and just pick it up, take a sip whenever you want. Okay, so another great design choice that I decided to go with is the thinner mouth around the rim of the mug. I never really thought about this. I never thought that a thinner mouth would be important, and yet they did list it as one of the features. And I actually do find this thinner mouth design to be easier to drink out of than some of the other options. And lastly, this actually does keep the beverage warm for a very long time as well. Obviously, if you have the lid off for a long period of time, the beverage is going to get cooled a lot faster. However, I actually tested this when I was traveling this time. We made coffee around 10 a.m. in the morning, and we left it in the car with the lid closed in about 14 Fahrenheit. By the time we got back to the car around, I would say 5 p.m., the beverage was still very hot. However, if you compare this to, let's say, the Zojirushi, it definitely did lose some of its temperature. But I think it was very impressive that it still held its temperature for that long. The other thing that I must mention is that the mug itself is ceramic coated on the inside, so you don't have to worry about staining, and I think it really helps with the residual flavor from your previous beverage. Alright, so this mug actually comes in 3 sizes: the 8 ounce, the 12 ounce you'll see here, as well as a 16 ounce version. Again, just get the one that's right for you. And it also comes with several different colors. These two is the holiday edition that they had. I think it's called the Cardinal Red and a Cargo Green. Yeah, the Cargo Green. So Cargo Green and Cardinal Red. But if you don't like these two colors, of course, there's your regular black, white, and gray. 2 minor things that I did notice with this mug is that I actually got this orange one with the intention of gifting it away. When they shipped it to me, I noticed that these mugs does not ship in a box. It just shipped in a bubble wrap. So when this arrived, it actually came dented. So I decided to keep it for my own personal use. And after using it for the first time, I washed it. The second day, I woke up noticing that all of the metal pieces, including on the lid as well as in the splash guard, are all stained. And I can't really remove these stains. I don't know if bleach powder might be able to remove it, but I don't think it affects it functionally speaking. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. But just to let you guys know, it appears to stain quite easily. And just to clarify, the stain part is just the metal part. The ceramic coating on the inner was not stained at all. Okay, so it's just something to keep in mind. So regarding the dent that was on the original mug, I reached out to Fellow and they very graciously sent me a second one free of charge as a replacement. Now the reason why I got the 16 and in green instead of just original 12 in the red is that during the holiday season they were very backed up, so I was not able to get this in time for Christmas. And also the 12 ounce size as well as the color that I wanted was completely out. So they just asked me to choose any other Color Move mug of my preference, and they will send it to me. I end up going for the 16 and in green. So I just want to take a quick moment and shout out to Fellow. Thank you guys for accommodating me on this issue. And if customer service is a deciding factor for when you guys are making a purchase at home, I think you'll be happy with Fellow. So all in all, I think if you guys are looking for a perfect travel thermos that will fit in your typical car cup holder, the Color Move mug is an excellent choice. It comes in several colors as well as sizes of your preference, and I think it's very pleasant to use. Anyways, I hope this video helped you narrow down your purchasing decisions. And if you decide to purchase this mug, I think you will enjoy it as much as I do. Again, if you are new to our channel or have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, like and share this video with anyone who might find this to be helpful. Feel free to leave some comments down below in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.